This always happens.
It's a catchy tune.
It is a catchy tune.
It's a catchy tune.
And we can sing along because I had the thought, I was like, it's really weird. Most podcasts, I've been listening to some more podcasts lately, they don't do it like this. They don't just do it live. They're normally edited.
Super edited. Super scripted?
No, I wouldn't say scripted, but more like they'll add in sound effects post-production or songs post-production.
Oh, I guess I could do it that way.
No, I like it this way. It's more real.
It's more raw.
Because then, like, if we mess up a sound effect or whatever, that's a part of the episode.
Right. Dude.
Yeah?
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
How you been?
Good.
What's new?
Not much.
I'd say I haven't seen you lately, but I've seen a lot of you lately.
Yeah, we hung out a lot lately.
What the crap? Like it was Guys Week or something.
It's like it was Guys Week.
It's our special Guys Week episode.
Is it?
I think so. It seems like your mom must go out of town at this time of year for school conferences often. So I've been getting lots of Facebook reminders or like in the past, and it's all what Guys Week.
Facebook sounds like?
Yeah, Facebook has a voice.
It's like it's an old-timey radio announcer.
In the past.
That's not... I
don't remember what voice I just did.
You sounded like an old-timey radio announcer. Like a baseball announcer.
How many voices do I have?
Do like a baseball announcer. You can do it.
He steps up to the plate.
Like that. And I'm saying in the past.
In the past.
That's kind of what he sounded like.
Okay, I can dig it. How many voices do I have? 1,000?
1,000. Is that what Zuckerberg sounds like?
That is not. No, he sounds like a robot.
He can probably sound like that. You can download voices.
That's fair. In the metaverse?
Yeah.
Metaverse looks super lame.
His consciousness is going to be uploaded to the metaverse.
Seriously. I'm excited about this episode, dude.
Me too.
We're talking about lots of things. All the stuff we did during Guys Week.
What
else are we doing in this episode?
Do you want me to say? It's in the title.
Put nuts in our mouth?
We're eating almonds, if that's what
We're
you mean.
eating almonds, but how many kinds is there? 6?
6.
6 different kinds. Are they all blue diamond?
Yes, they're all blue diamond.
6 different kinds of blue diamond.
The last
almonds.
one, we're not sponsored. The last one has a different packaging, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
I'm a little worried about that last one. That's going to be some funky for
I'm worried about this second to last one.
Is it a spiso?
Yes.
Ooh, very spicy. I don't know where that accent came from.
Nope. Anyways.
Austin, you know what time it is?
Time to get a watch.
It's fair.
I rendered you speechless.
I have many watches, but you know what time it really is?
It takes a special lack of talent to do dad jokes like a pro.
I want you all to know that I actually do know what he's talking about when he says what time it is. I'm not an idiot. I'm just playing it up for like the bit.
Is that what you're doing? Playing it up for the bit? I thought it was for your slow friends. Or maybe Libby.
Wow.
Oh, I'm kidding, Libby.
She's apparently listening to the last episode we recorded right now as we record this one.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
Uh-huh.
So the other day I was making inventions.
Yeah,
I made a pencil with 2 erasers.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pointless. Dude, come on. Come on, bro. You can't do...
I can.
You like that game show? That weird, funky game
Celebrity.
show? We watch the weird old game show channel. And
Buzzer,
and there's a game show that's been lost for 41 years that they just got called... But it's Celebrity.
Well, didn't you say they did like a few episodes of normal, and then they just fully jumped ship and made it Celebrity?
So, while I was
didn't answer my question.
While I was doing my inventions,
okay,
I was reading a book about anti-gravity.
Just ignore me; it's fine. Yeah, anti-gravity. Okay,
it was impossible to put down.
Oh man, you okay?
Bonus joke. You hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke?
No.
Dude, the guy who invented the knock-knock joke. He won the Nobel Prize.
That one's pretty good.
Come on now, those were fire today.
I wouldn't say fire.
It takes a special lack of talent to do dad jokes like a pro.
See, that's what I mean. You get to time the music with like where it feels natural when we do it live like this.
Oh, I agree, absolutely. And
It's
I think
good. It's interesting.
I think more podcasts are more
It's
scripted
unique.
than you think they
Or
are.
even like just formatted in a specific way. Like that I've been listening to that Go My Favorite Sports Team. That it has like a format that they do.
Yeah, well, like, and I saw the live recording of a true crime podcast where they definitely are reading.
They
off
have
of
beats
the
that they
screen.
want to hit.
So all of our stuff is completely. I mean, I did have
No, I'm
Austin
waiting for the
text
script
me.
right now.
Austin did text me. How could we do that? We riff way too fast.
You're right.
We're like Gilmore Girls.
Excuse me?
Have you ever watched Gilmore Girls?
Not once.
Oh, well, Gilmore Girls. Part of the attraction to that show is how quick the mother and daughter are able to riff with each other. I feel like we're the male. We're the Gilmore guys. Maybe we should change the name of the podcast to Gilmore Guys. Send us comments. Send
Sounds
us,
like a lawsuit.
send us a direct message if you
No,
think
we
that we should
have
change.
a theme song, man.
I could.
don't wanna
We could
change
just
theme
steal the
song.
Gilmore Girls and just put guys. It's a. I don't know. Gilmore Girls has a
But we
theme
have
song. I kind of doubt it.
rad theme song.
That's true. We do.
You're really
That's
sticking to this
fantastic.
bit. I don't
Sorry,
get this bit.
I apologize.
I don't get this bit.
It's not a bit. I'm not a bit comic. I'm a prop comic.
You're kind of both.
That's fair. We gonna put some nuts in our mouth.
Also, you can be a prop comic on an audio-only podcast.
Oh, nuts! A healthy snack. Oh, nuts! They never talk back.
If your nuts talk back, it's a bad thing.
Nuts are fun to take apart. Nuts can be good for your heart.
2 of these are.
At least 2 of these have National Heart Association.
American Heart
The
Association.
sorry.
They're just the low salt ones, though. But we're not starting with that.
The American Heart Association says these nuts are good for our mouths.
Oh.
What do we got?
Blue Diamond almonds We're starting with roasted salted almonds.
That sounds.
This is the classic.
That sounds delightful.
Scientific evidence suggests, but does not prove, that eating 1.5 ounces per day of most nuts, such as almonds, as part of a diet low in saturated fat,
Low-hanging fruit.
cholesterol, may reduce the risk of heart disease. See nutritional information for fat content. I had to read that slow because it's wrapped around the package, the text is. So every, third word, I had to turn the package. I like almonds.
I like almond. You like almond?
Give me something here, man. Lightly salted, or not lightly. These are just the roasted salted almonds. Would you like some almonds?
I would love some
I
roasted.
can't talk.
I feel like this is going to be a good baseline.
Yeah, I did this in order of least to most
These are your most common
offensive.
almond.
Yeah,
Your most common almond.
common almond.
I like almonds.
They're squeaky. They're a squeaky nut. No one likes that.
Everybody likes.
Everyone just stop listening.
No, they didn't.
Or they had to press the 15-second forward button on Spotify.
Everybody loves some
You'll get it. I know what you mean. But you'll get it.
ASMR.
Yep, there you go. I knew what you meant, but I wanted you to get there on your own.
My brain has been mushy today. I tried to think of
Maybe the almonds will help. I ripped off the part to talk about science.
what's the degree you want to get at Princeton? The writing one, not the engineering one?
Journalism?
That's it. I could not think of that word to save my life today. I'm like writing newspaper things.
Where were you talking about this?
Work. I could not think of the word journalism to save my life.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm ready. Those nuts
Top
were
has a...
non-offensive.
I'll tell you how the packages are different when they are. The top has a thing that says low sodium. These are lightly salted. American Heart Association certified. Meets the criteria for heart-healthy food. And has a little heart with a check in it.
The first one was kind of a nice Miami blue. This one's more of a baby blue.
Like a sky blue.
Like a robin bird egg blue.
Yeah. Good.
Good descriptive.
Yeah. It's not an anatomically correct heart, so I doubt their science.
Would you say? There is two science that nuts make your heart better.
No, I mean the American
Are
Heart
these going to be as
Association.
good? No, I feel like salt makes everything better. Those taste salty.
Yeah, it tastes salty.
Tastes like salty nuts in my
It
mouth.
kind of tastes more salty because these ones aren't roasted.
Is that what it is?
I think so. Because these were roasted and salted. Do you know that almonds are bad for the environment?
How?
There's a whole Game Grumps bit where Aaron has a personal vendetta against almonds because it takes like a gallon of water to make just a couple almonds because and like they have to move bees and it's bad for bees and it's bad for water.
Huh. I did not know that.
Anyway, we're eating almonds.
Pretty tasty.
Yeah, literally, like anytime anyone eats almonds on Game Grumps, he'll go off on this tangent.
So, how often do people eat almonds on Game Grumps?
More likely than you'd think.
What's our next item?
I'm still eating my almonds, man. Calm down.
Well, you're gonna eat more almonds, so there's that.
These
Sour cream and onion?
don't have a bar at the top that says low sodium, which it should because there's no salt. There's no sodium.
Oh.
But it does have the American Heart
Are
Association.
these the raw dogs? The raw almonds?
Thank you. I've never had just raw almonds.
Austin says he's never had a raw almond. Have you never
Yeah,
had,
I just said that
Have you
out
never
loud.
had? Have you
What do
never
you
had? Have you never had cracked nuts at grandma's house?
No, almonds.
Your grandmother-
It's not opening.
Your grandmother is all about
I'm worried it's just going to shoot almonds
cracking
everywhere.
nuts. And when she cracks nuts, often almonds are a nut of choice. So they're just raw.
The nut of
These
choice.
are whole natural. They taste like wood.
What? I
Tell
can
me I'm
imagine
wrong.
an almond without salt. It looks like wood. I don't like that.
Tastes like a seed.
No, but not in a good way. It's like a bigger seed. You know how like sunflower seeds are small enough that like if you eat a handful of sunflower seeds, it's a texture thing.
They feel mushier too. They're less crispy.
I think it's because they're not roasted.
I don't hate them.
I do. I don't like the texture of almonds
kinda
that
love 'em.
much. I prefer the flavor to the texture. And it's a texture thing. Like, I like the texture of sunflower seeds, so I'd eat just plain sunflower seeds.
I kind of dig those.
I don't. Cool.
Very different taste. Taking the salt away
This
though.
package is green. Like a nice, like, lime green.
Whatever.
What would you describe this as?
I would call that the green of a fresh,
We're moving on to the next one.
of a fresh New Zealand kiwi.
It's lime green.
That is not lime
What
green.
is it? In normal people terms.
Green. Like
but
definitive
this
green.
is like...
It's not. Lime is more bright. When you say lime
It's
green.
not like actual money, it's like the money emoji.
Okay, I'm there. It's green.
It's like the puking emoji. It's that color of green.
There you go.
Like seasick green.
Nice.
Smokehouse.
Ooh.
This is not good for your heart, I guess.
They're like, we put the extra crap in here, like fake smoke and fake house.
I don't know what smokehouse... That's not a flavor.
Sure
It's
it is.
red.
How is not?
Do you have any problems with me calling this red? It's almost like red orange. Like if you know color pencils, how they're different between red and red orange, it's more red orange.
I feel you there.
I like just normal red color pencils more. Fun fact.
Also,
It's more of a deep red. That's my favorite color. Is like a deep dark red. Do you know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Really?
Huh?
Do you know Carrie? Carrie and Justin? Anyway, she's her favorite color's red.
You know it's good for a podcast when there's just dead air.
How's your whiff of smokehouse?
It smells bad.
It smells bad. It doesn't smell like.
It smells like I've smelled the smell. You just ate it before I could. I thought you were gonna
I'm
help me.
listening to your description.
It smells like dog treats. It kind of tastes like dog treats.
I don't think dog treats are this salty. These are real salty.
I don't like it.
What are you talking about? Those are delicious.
All of the moisture got drained from my mouth.
There's a barbecue-ness to them.
Smell it. You just whiff that bag. I don't like that sentence.
It's not undog foody. But the smokehouse is more of a... There's a smoke flavor to these.
I don't like it.
What's in these?
I don't like almonds, I don't think.
Almonds, vegetable oil.
Vegetable what?
Vegetable oil. I don't know.
Vegetable oil.
Canola, salt, corn, maltodextrin.
Fascinating.
Can't breathe.
See it?
And we're back after I choked to death on an almond.
I don't like the mouth flavor.
I do like the mouth flavor. Those are tasty.
They
hit real hard on the back of your throat, though. Did we not get any spicy ones?
Give me 2
Those aren't
seconds.
spicy.
It's wasabi.
That's not spicy, though. I thought we would get, like,
What do you mean?
cayenne pepper, chipotle.
No, we did that.
Chipotle.
We did that episode. Go listen to that
Almonds?
episode. Not almonds.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't like almonds.
Why don't you like almonds?
It's a texture thing. They're squeaky.
They're a little squeaky.
If I had the choice, I would take a
Your
peanut.
grandma Sharon used to make these amazing almond cookies with like an almond on the top of them, and they were super bomb.
See, that sounds good.
They were delicious.
But I would much rather have a peanut or a cashew. I like cashews a lot. I like pistachios. I like sunflower seed. You're not. What's your favorite nut?
Cashew.
I like cashews. I like peanuts. Like a good salted peanut.
We
is,
both know that pistachios are where
pistachios
it's at.
are where it's at.
Pistachios are an addictive
Speaking of
drug.
where it's at, been listening to that song a lot lately.
You have 2 turntables and a microphone?
Yeah, I've been listening to that song a lot.
You have 1 turntable and 2 microphones. Or 3. We have 3 microphones right now.
But no turntable. I mean, I have my.
I got 2 turntables and a microphone.
That's not what Beck sounds like.
We're right there.
This package is green, but like a different green,
It's more of a...
like a natural green.
more of like
You
a
sounded a little bit like the Beatles for a
camouflage.
second. You did your
camouflage Vietnamese jungle green.
It has Japanese symbols, so I don't know where you got Vietnamese from.
It's the green.
The font is different to make it look more.
Is it racist?
It's
A little bit.
just.
A more fancy font.
It has a picture of wasabi at the bottom, which none of these other ones have had a picture of anything.
What's wasabi look like? Oh, just the green paste?
Yeah, what do you
I thought
mean?
you meant like the plant that it
No,
came
like
from. I
wasabi
don't
and
know.
soy sauce,
Okay, I gotcha.
like the dish you dip in sushi.
Are these wasabi and soy, or are they just wasabi?
Or the wasabi and soy sauce?
They are wasabi and soy sauce. Oh, so wasabi and soy sauce.
It doesn't smell that.
No, they don't. They do not smell like wasabi and soy sauce.
Oh, it's like wasabi peas.
Hot dang!
I like that.
Wow!
I miss wasabi peas.
How can you say that when you're currently tasting something that tastes exactly the same? Tingle lips.
Excuse me.
Better than what I was calling you earlier.
That's my favorite from my favorite character from MASH.
Tingle lips?
It was a hot lip single hand joke.
My favorite character from Below Deck Med is Stiff Nips. No?
Nope.
What do you think of this one?
I can't believe you ignored my MASH joke. You're really just stomping on my jokes today, man.
I
I like this a lot.
Listen, Tingle Lips Houlihan.
There, yeah. See?
Okay. I heard it. It just wasn't funny.
Screw you, man.
Oh. Here's what I think about those. They're delicious until the almond comes in, and then it doesn't really mix.
Yeah, it's like wasabi peas. It's just a worse texture. I don't like the texture of almonds.
There's no such thing as a worse texture than wasabi peas. They're the driest weirdness.
No, I like the texture. Good crunch.
Tastes like a ramen noodles that need cooked still.
You've never eaten just raw ramen noodles?
Of course I have, but not with the vegetables in them, like a cup of noodle. Like the peas in there, could you eat that? Ugh, barf.
Well, you don't like
Peas are
anyways.
nasty, yeah, but wasabi peas are okay. Oh, this is a left field throw.
The package is way different. Can you vouch for that? It's way different.
It is
It's
way
different
softer.
design. It's purple.
The,
It says
the banner
rich-
of Blue Diamonds is gold.
and the word almond is in the little ribbon, and then under it there's a second ribbon that says the flavor instead of the rest of these. Oh, also the wasabi and soy sauce was a part of the, I guess, bold collection. You see that? How it says bold?
Oh,
You, not the viewer. They can't see anything.
I verify it does say bold.
But this is
What's
rich
this one
in
part of?
antioxidant vitamin E. Nothing. It's just a different package. You see how?
I feel like these are for old
normally
people.
the ribbon says.
We haven't even said what these are, but I feel like they're for
I'm
old
teasing
people.
it. Normally the ribbon says the flavor, and thus the ribbon says almond, and then there's a second ribbon that says what it is. It's rich in antioxidant vitamin E. It doesn't have the thing about being good for your heart at the top.
When I was in 6th grade,
These are bad for your heart.
when I was in 6th grade, we made a rap to the chorus of "Let's Talk About Sex" about the vitamins, and we talked about A and B. Let's talk about C and D. Talk about all the good things and the bad things that they be. Let's talk about vitamins.
That's incredible.
Let's talk about vitamins. Let's talk about E and K. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Except for the kid who I sang that with was named Dustin Heffley, and he kneed me in the nuts once. And like 5 years ago, I was going to find him and murder him. But it turns out he's already in prison. Check that out. Verify me.
You weren't really going to murder him.
I wasn't really going to murder him.
Issues.
Okay, I wasn't going to murder him, but I might have found out where he lived and lit a bag of poo on his left porch. But he lives at Point of the Mountain.
2 other things.
Dustin Heffley. If you're listening, we ain't cool,
He's
bro.
in prison,
We ain't cool, bro. I don't know. Can they listen to podcasts in prison?
The word smart snacking isn't in the fun logo. It's just the word smart snacking. And
Did we even said what these are yet?
No, I'm teasing it.
Oh,
Where
careful.
it says, where the other one says scientifically blah 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 hearts, this one doesn't.
I'm gonna start eating the ones we've already talked about.
This one isn't heart good.
If you, it is. This ain't heart good. This ain't. How is this not heart good? It seems.
It doesn't say it's heart good.
Seems like the heart goodest.
Oh, it's like cereal. Oh, it's blueberry.
Yeah. So these are blueberry
What a
flavored
lame
almonds.
payoff of that
Yeah,
big
seriously.
grown-up. Oh, it's blueberry.
I'm teasing it.
Smell
I'm teasing it.
Smell it. It smells like
No, thank
breakfast
you.
cereal.
No, thank you.
It smells like breakfast cereal.
Okay. Well,
it smells good.
I need to get you some. It tastes.
Oh, they're purple. They're not as purple as the
What?
package. The package has been color corrected.
They are definitely purple though.
Smell them. You didn't smell them.
These are candy.
It smells like breakfast cereal. It tastes like oh no.
I like them.
It tastes like medicine.
It's like blueberries.
Yeah, it tastes like blueberry cough syrup.
Blueberry candy.
Blueberry cough syrup.
It's coming through cereal.
It's kind of cereal-y. I told you. You don't like no candy. That's you. That's what you sound like. Do you know you sound like that? See?
I don't know why they made those. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not getting anything out of you with my
Who
jokes
goes into
today.
7-Eleven and is like, ooh, do they have blueberry almonds?
I'm not getting anything out of
see
you with my
the ghetto
jokes today. I
7-Eleven
just
we
make
go
fun of
to.
you and everything, and you're just...
Well, if you were funny, I'd laugh.
I like that. But it tastes like it's for old people. Just
I
like
agree.
it looks,
Yeah. It
like-
tastes like you'd eat that. To
helps
have-
you poop.
Yeah, it helps you poop. Exactly. So we'll come back and discuss our order of how.
Oh, I thought you meant we'll come back like after we poop and tell you guys
no.
how it went.
I don't
That's what you meant. You said we'll come back.
we might lose listeners. I know your mom would probably not be a fan of
Pause the episode and go
of that
poop.
one. Okay, we're gonna come back to the nuts.
Oh, nuts! A healthy snack.
All right, we don't need to listen to the whole.
Yeah, how are we
thing
doing on time?
We're about halfway in.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. That's not that bad. What's up, son? Your mom went to Vegas this last week.
went to
She was down
Vegas.
there staying at Caesar's Palace for a teacher's
Is
conference.
this the Caesar's Palace?
What do you mean?
Like, did Caesar live here?
Like Caesar didn't live here, did he?
Yeah. It's a great movie.
No.
Movie
That is a
hangover.
fantastic movie. I'm glad that you enjoyed that.
I mean,
movie.
I've never seen such movies that are inappropriate.
That is rated R, sir. I guess you're 17 now. You can see rated R. You were definitely not 17 when you saw that movie.
No.
No.
I was like 15?
Ish.
Yeah.
How old were you the first rated R movie you saw?
I don't remember.
Deadpool in theater. Was your first R in the theater?
First R in general was that Christmas movie, and that was off the deep
Christmas?
end.
Oh, yeah.
one with William Shatner.
That really scary Christmas where William Shatner was nuts and there was little people that were
And-
evil.
Oh, and that elf that chopped off his hand and screamed obscenities at Mrs. Claus.
So,
Obscenities. I don't know what obscenity is.
obscenities.
It's obscenities.
No, it's not.
Obscene? If something is obscene,
It's obscenities.
would you call something obscene?
No, it's something is obscene, but they're obscenities. Promise.
Obscenities. Now it doesn't
It's
sound like a
obscenities.
word at all in either way.
Obscenities.
Now it
So
sounds like
your
a-
mom was gone to Vegas. What did we do? What did we do that first night, son?
We went. I don't like steak that much, or at least I have. I
We're
haven't
not a
had
big
a good
steak
steak
people
in a while.
anyway. We're more like a sushi
But we're like, let's go
or
get a
fancy.
steak. I like ramen personally. You're not gonna make the joke. So I'm like, so we're like, let's go get a steak, and so we went.
I was like, I'm taking you out to a steak dinner. It was not your idea.
Okay, but I liked the idea. I was on board with it.
Okay.
Okay. Man, you're very
Austin's been working very hard,
aggressive right now.
slinging fireworks.
Uh-huh.
His mom was out of town. It was time for a guys' night.
Uh-huh.
So where we go?
We went to Longhorn Steakhouse. I'd never been to a Longhorn Steakhouse.
Pretty good.
liked
Relatively fancy.
Uh-huh.
Definitely some Texas love.
Texas love. Good old Texas loving.
A little bit of taxidermy on the wall.
A little bit of, yeah. Not taxidermy.
No, there was.
Like skulls, but it wasn't like it was like a bear. Or it wasn't like taxidermy. It was like skulls.
What did we eat?
Well, we got an appetizer of these delicious cheese-stuffed mushrooms.
Super cheesy.
Super
Sauce
cheesy.
and cheesy.
And then we both got big steaks. You got the biggest steak they had.
I
had
the biggest steak on the menu.
the one that was like a mix of like the big, but also like the good like marbled
Yeah, yours was,
steak.
I think yours was 22 ounces. Mine was 27.
Something like that.
That was fantastic.
We both got sides of mashed potatoes
Super
with
tasty
butter
mashed
on
potatoes.
top.
Oh, yeah.
We got a little bit of horseradish with it.
Ooh, yeah, we got raw
And it was
horseradish.
really good,
That was
just
fantastic
solid steak.
I'm not a big steak guy. Austin's definitely not a
No,
big
but
steak guy.
that was delicious.
That was melt in your mouth, delicious steakness.
And then after for dessert, we got triple chocolate cheesecake.
Longhorn Steakhouse, if you're listening, we would love Longhorn Steakhouse to be a sponsor of the Father Son Fist Bump podcast.
Give
Father
me
Son
mashed
Fist Bump
potatoes.
podcast, brought to you by Longhorn Steakhouse.
Pending.
Pending.
Give me mashed potatoes.
Like all you have to do is give us steak every once in a while.
I like mashed potatoes.
And we will say you're a sponsor.
Give me those cheesy mushrooms, and I'll say whatever you want me to say.
Wow, us can be bought for the price of a cheesy mushroom.
I'm a big mushroom guy.
What else do we do during
Not
this
drugs.
week?
I don't do drugs.
I don't do drugs. I just like mushrooms.
And then that night we went home, and I have a list of movies that I need to watch over the summer, and we've been slowly crossing it off the list. Straight Outta Compton was one of those movies. We talked about that, I believe, on a previous podcast. But this one, we watched Reservoir Dogs.
Austin, that's a rated R movie. It's one of them.
Very
One of them Tarantino's.
I've seen many Tarantino films.
What'd you think?
We say that Christmas movie was my first, but I feel like I watched Inglourious before I watched that.
Maybe.
Inglourious was one of my first, because you love that movie and you want to share that with me. And I love that
Bastards
movie.
is a fantastic movie.
I love
One
that
of my
movie.
favorites ever. I wore my Inglourious
That's my
shirt
favorite.
yesterday.
Yeah, your Gorlami shirt that I got for you, because I'm a great son.
Fantastic shirt. Great
I
son.
love that movie. That's probably my favorite Tarantino
Why?
film.
Reservoir Dogs?
No.
Oh. Inglourious Bastards.
yeah.
Okay. What about Reservoir Dogs?
I really liked Reservoir Dogs. It was good. It was almost had Guy Ritchie bits to it, like a way more dialogue than a lot of Tarantino. I mean, Tarantino's good at like clever dialogue, but it had Guy Ritchie levels of just back and forth.
I had not seen that movie in a long time, and I forgot how fantastic Steve Buscemi was in it.
But yeah, like that opening scene where they're talking about is it Madonna who sings like a virgin? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're talking about that song. Like that scene was very Guy Ritchie feeling.
I really like Mr. Orange's practice speech that he gave to get them to believe that he was one of them.
Spoilers, man.
I'm pretty sure we don't need a spoiler alert on.
Well, that was a twist. It wasn't like a Fight Club twist, but like it was a twist for sure.
That movie's been out for 20 years. Plus.
Go watch it.
25. Fantastic movie.
Tarantino is in it briefly.
Yeah, and he's
Is
weird.
Mr. Brown. He always casts himself as himself, kind of. He always plays the weird, kind of creepy, perverted guy.
I call Austin Mr. Brown sometimes.
He dies.
He did.
He,
Pretty much everybody did.
yeah. Except for Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink.
He made out like a bandit.
Seriously.
Which is funny, because he wasn't like the good guy.
Great movie.
Like, you expect Mr. White to be the hero, because he's the good guy.
What else did we
Right?
eat or watch this week that was fantastic?
Next night we watched Wedding Crashers.
Pretty good.
It's, yeah.
It didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to. Isla
It's way
Fisher's,
more sexual than I remember.
Isla Fisher's a
It's
fox.
way more over the top than, like, I remember it being more of a dumb, more like Night of the Roxbury.
Yeah,
But it's
and
definitely more.
It's definitely more romantic, and also
Isla Fisher's
there's more
character being.
Plus, there's more boobs. That
It
scene at
does
the
have
beginning
that.
where they're singing the "You make me want to shout," and then it just shows all the different girls being thrown on the bed with no shirts on. So Austin looks away because he's a sweet, innocent kid.
Yeah.
I'm
That
sure
movie was rated R.
that movie was definitely rated R.
For different reasons. No blood in that movie.
No, just boobies.
No dude getting his ear cut off.
Well, there's that one guy. Bradley Cooper's a dick in that movie.
In what?
In Wedding Crashers.
Uh-huh.
Bradley Cooper, dick in
He's
Wedding
the worst.
Crashers.
I really liked him in Nightmare Alley, though.
Yeah, agreed. Nightmare Alley's fantastic. What did we see that reminded us of Nightmare Alley?
That.
No. There was
Yeah.
something that showed the geek.
Oh! I know. You're getting ahead of yourself.
Okay.
The next night we watched that Julian Smith thing that was really nice.
So, if you don't know, the Father Son Fist Bump podcast there's actually over 1,000 videos of us on YouTube. YouTube.com/There's Gabe.
I feel like you talked about
ThereSGabe. I think we have to.
I didn't mean to know your spelling.
But we used to be back in the day, and we were in the primetime golden age of YouTube. Yeah, I saw somebody. Well, earlier, Mr. Guitar Man, when he was doing his stream, people were like, "I missed the golden age of YouTube, 2010 to 2012." It's almost like the
golden age of comics.
Was when it was fantastic.
Do you know how comics work, where it went gold, silver, bronze? Because like the best, what people like. I mean, the new comics are good, and that's why it's called also the new.
But they're also,
but like the
characters
retro
that
is
were
like
created during the golden age.
Yeah, and I can see that, and that's when you have like annoying orange and whatever.
Julian Smith was like a god among men at that time,
especially for sketch comedy. At the time, there wasn't much sketch comedy.
It really wasn't.
Rhett and Link weren't even really in sketch comedy at that point. They were still doing just comedy music.
Right.
They weren't doing
Julian Smith. He's been doing these live Q&As and stuff, and he decided to do a 2.5 hour long video.
Recently. Like, he hadn't done
in the last month, and he hadn't done one in years. He'd produced. He's a successful person, but
yeah, like he does commercials
he's kept
and
off
stuff.
Of YouTube.
He does media.
Yeah, he's done
YouTube,
but not YouTube videos. So he did a video that was 2.5 hours long of him watching his biggest videos, like Racist Coffee and Malk, Akbar. I'd rather eat Randy, Jellyfish,
Ginger Snap.
There was a lot of really fantastic stuff, and it was really
Granny
good.
Games was a great one.
Austin and I watched that, and it was
we watched like all of it, and it was just a really interesting to talk about like behind the scenes of those and stuff like that.
I'd rather eat Randy.
What's your favorite? Julian Smith. I'd say Carphone. I find Carphone really funny.
I think probably Racist Coffee.
Racist Coffee is a classic.
I think Donovan straight facing and Julian straight facing and looking like around with his eyes is,
and the plugging and unplugging of the lights is very iconic.
Golden. Saturday morning
we went to yard sales.
We did do yard sales. Did we find anything good?
We got a Discman.
We got a Discman
and 2 CDs.
An original Sony Discman. Now the Sony Discman, it's the same model that I got. I want to say 1995. Mm-hmm. I believe the production date on that is from 95. I would have got it Christmas 95. My parents did buy me a Sony Discman, so it wasn't the cheapest one, but they didn't get the one with the anti-shock. It had Mega Bass, but no anti-shock. So they got me like the middle of the road. It's fantastic.
This one is the same.
It's the same model. And what's funny is
Mega Bass, no anti-shock.
The girl at the yard sale that we got it at, she's like, "That's my original from when I was," and I was like, "I bet we're the same age." And she was actually a year older than me, but still, I was just cooler than her.
What else do we get?
We bought a couple CDs.
Should
we discuss what happened with the CD?
Oh, we should.
This was actually a text that Austin sent me on Saturday morning.
This is one of the two things to talk about.
Yeah. So what happened, Austin?
So we got
Live.
We got No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom, good CD, but that's not what the story about. We got Lives. What was the name of the album?
I think it's Lightning Crashes, but it's the one that's got lightning.
It's the iconic one.
Yeah.
Put it in. It's skipping.
It's skipping a little bit.
So he pulls.
So what do you do, 90s kids? What do you do out there? If you put a CD in the CD
player, you get
player,
germs. You get germs on your mouth and face.
You put a CD in, it's skipping.
We just bought this from strangers at a yard sale.
You pop it out. And you lick the CD and you wipe it on your shirt.
The most vulnerable part of your body.
You lick the CD and you put. I don't.
I think for germs, that's like a very.
There's more germs in your mouth than in a dog's butt.
Yeah, but those are like germs that are supposed to be there. That's like bacteria that's supposed to be there. When people say that, that's like, oh, it's bacteria, but that's supposed to be there.
But then I added the germs of a CD of a stranger.
We were still in front of the house that we just bought it from when he looked at.
And so I naturally started looking at the CD.
I was just in awe. I'm like, what? Because we have this thing called yard sale hands, where if we've been in a lot of yard sales and we haven't washed our hands,
we'll threaten to touch
each other's faces. He yard sale CD'd himself.
But that's how you clean a CD, son.
That's how you die.
You lick the CD and then you wipe it on your shirt. You make your tongue wide and...
Everyone hated that. No one's listening anymore.
You lick the CD.
One person may have really liked that. I don't like that person either.
Austin was really offended at me licking the CD.
What else did we get? I got that red camera.
Oh, yeah. Austin got a really awesome Sanyo...
Like, brand new.
VHS camcorder with the batteries and the hard case and everything.
Really nice
Probably like a $1,500, $2,000 camcorder. that has never been used.
Yeah,
It's
it still
got
has the cardboard cover over the microphone.
It's got the little
We just said
sticky
the same
plastic
thing.
film over the buttons for the VCR modes and stuff
And for
like
the
that.
battery charger.
Everything is brand new on that thing. And we
It's
got it for
super nice.
$5.
Yeah.
I like that.
Anything else
What
noteworthy?
else? What else did?
Got a bunch
What
of
else do you text
PS3
me about?
games. Oh, we'll get there. You know, but we'll get there.
The PS3. We did. We got a bunch of PS3
We went
games. A couple
to-
Dreamcast games.
No, this is at the point we had this debate.
Yeah.
So, did you have a song or?
A song? Did I?
You-
Oh my gosh, I did.
That's a tortoise.
You've been
Okay.
getting okay. We're gonna keep this debate simple because you've been getting very aggressive every time I bring this up.
I think it's funny because I think your mom was on your side, and then once I pled my case, she switched to my side.
No, but then she switched back to my side once I counter argued.
I strongly agree.
Plead your case.
Okay.
Plead your case. Speak your truth.
Let me take you to a place. You're
Keep it
driving.
neutral, please.
You're driving through a residential neighborhood. Some people
George
in the
Takei,
neighborhood.
is that you?
What?
George Takei? You couldn't
I
say George
didn't
Takei.
have any Asian in my accent.
Well, he doesn't really. He has a
Sure
very
he does.
Okay. Fine.
So-
whatever.
You're driving.
George Takei expert.
Can you shush? You trying to sway it your way?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, I think you protest too much. You're driving through a residential neighborhood. There's some neighbors. They have children aged 4 to 8, oftentimes playing in the yard. They want you, as a driver, to slow down. What do? They get online and they buy a sign for in front of their house.
Well, and Lowe's,
This sign-
Home Depot, all these places have them.
Yeah, Amazon. The sign is a neon green.
Mm-hmm.
The character on the sign has a red hat
And a red
and
flag,
a red
holding
flag
out
holding
in front
out.
of him.
And on the side of the character, it says slow. So I say to Austin, Austin, it's one of those turtle signs. And he goes, excuse me? And I was like, what? And he's like, that's a little kid. And I was like, no, it's a turtle.
We're gonna play it. We're gonna do this debate style,
And
argument, counter argument, and then we can have them in the comments decide.
Okay. The reason that it's green and the reason that it looks exactly like the turtle.
On the Lowe's website,
Who's the turtle I'm thinking of?
Franklin the turtle. You
It
don't even know
looks
the turtle,
just
man.
like
You're not
Franklin
even
the
a
turtle.
guy.
Red cap, and the flag looks like his little. If you Google Franklin the
His
turtle,
sack.
you can't miss it. So
Make your
it
argument.
is. The reason it's a representation of slowness is because it's a turtle. The roundness of the head, there is no human
says the
being.
word slow on
There
it.
is no human being.
There's
with
no
a head
turtle
this
that has
shape.
a head like that.
Yes, there is.
There's no turtle walks on their
Yeah,
legs.
there
Whatever.
is.
No,
His name
whatever.
is Franklin.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
His name
I'm
is
not paying
Franklin. His name is
He's not
Franklin.
real.
His name is
He's a
Franklin.
cartoon.
Okay, well, the
Buddy.
sign is based on
Buddy.
Franklin the turtle.
Hey, to make this here?
The sign is based on Franklin the turtle's son.
Can I make my argument? I have a
Yes.
few reasons why your argument is flawed.
Shell. That's all you got.
No,
Doesn't have a shell.
a few
That's it.
things.
No.
One, it's a flag, not a sack. In the famous picture, he has a sack over his
Austin,
shoulder.
if you Google
give me
turtle
the
slow sign,
argument.
what comes up?
Yes, because of, like, I'm sure you're not the first person who made your argument, but here's why you're wrong. In the famous image, he's holding a sack over his shoulder. It's like one of the, like, hobo sacks or whatever. I don't know what you call those. There's a name. Over his shoulder. This thing is holding a flag out in front of it. First argument. Second argument. It's wearing a t-shirt and shorts, which Franklin doesn't.
No, it's not. It's
has
all
defined
green.
lines.
It's all green.
I have an image
It's
of it
all
on it
green.
right here.
It's
it has
all
defined
green.
lines for where the shorts and
All
the
green.
short. Look, you're looking
That's
at it.
definitely a turtle.
You see where the shorts
That
are?
head is connected in a way that no human boy.
No,
It's also got a handle on its back.
Can you acknowledge shorts? Shirt, yes,
I can't deny shorts and shirts. You're on.
and no shell.
The shell is where the handle is.
That's not a shell.
That's a handle.
Anyways,
no kid has handle.
no shell.
Look at how
Second
that head
argument.
is connected at the
Third
back of the
argument,
base.
the eyes are different.
Back of
if
the
it were
base.
based on Franklin the turtle, wouldn't it at least
No.
have the same facial features?
It's a turtle.
A round head.
Why would a
is
little boy say slow? Little boys are not a representation of slowness. Turtles.
Okay.
Turtles.
Okay.
Green turtles.
Can I finish
Green
my
turtles
argument?
with red hats are a representation of slowness.
Round heads are not indicative
Slowness.
of Franklin the turtle.
It
Many
absolutely
cartoon
is.
characters have round heads.
No.
Is it Mr. Clean?
No. What?
He has a round
What
head.
are you talking
He has
about?
a round
No, he
head.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. He has a human head.
Okay,
Why'd you
okay.
go Mr.
Let's
Clean?
like
Have a nice day, smiley face?
Mr. Mime from not the clown Mr. Mime, not
You're
the
reaching.
not Pokemon
You're
Mr. Mime.
reaching.
I mean the mime from
You're reaching.
Animaniacs.
You're
you know?
reaching.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You're reaching.
Do you know the mime from Animaniacs?
I do.
Him. Roundhead.
Austin.
It could be him.
That's what it is?
It's not.
It's great. It's
Fourth argument.
And that's a representation
Fourth of
fullness.
5. I'm almost there. Fourth of 5? Fourth of 4.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to any website that has these, I just showed you Lowe's, Amazon. The Amazon description for this item says it is a man-shaped object.
You think it's a man now?
It's a man-shaped object.
Is it a man-shaped object? You think that's a man?
It's a more human
You think
than
it's a
turtle.
man?
It's my
Okay,
favorite
Austin,
Rob Zombie
what-
song.
But I showed you a picture
More human than
earlier.
Turtle.
I showed you a-
more human than
Austin-
turtle.
Now listen to me. Maybe it's a tortoise.
I'm kicking my legs.
So
with
listen to
laughter.
me.
No, one more
When
thing.
I showed you a
One more
picture
thing.
earlier of a little boy standing next to one of those signs, and then I showed you a picture of Franklin the turtle, which did it look more like, the little boy or Franklin the turtle?
That little boy had an afro.
Which did it look more like?
If the thing
Which
had an afro, it would look like a little boy.
No.
And if I had a shell, it looked like Franklin the turtle.
What are you talking about? It was green and slow. It looked like a little boy. No,
First of all, it's you say green, but it's green in the way that like
it's green.
a construction vest is
green.
green.
No, it's not.
This is
It's
construction vest yellow
green.
green.
It is not yellow green.
Anyways,
it is
final counter argument. You say, "Oh, slow turtle." No, it says slow because it wants you to drive slow, so you don't murder a
Which
child.
is why they use it as a representation of a turtle. They're like, drive
No, if
slow,
they- no,
like
no,
a
no,
turtle.
no.
Slow down,
Two
turtle. Don't be the hare, turtle.
If they wanted
No
it
turtle,
to look like
no
a turtle,
hair.
they would use a much more turtle shape.
No,
if
they
wanted,
use a turtle shape.
If they wanted it to look like a turtle, it would be like a turtle silhouette. And there's signs you can get that aren't
Leave
that.
a comment on the Father Son Facebook.
Also, Franklin the turtle is in public domain.
Father Son fist bump.
Franklin the
Facebook.
turtle is not legal. They can't do that.
They can.
You
They
think-
can
you
make it
think
look similar, but not.
Mr. Franklin Turtle signed off on
no,
this.
I don't. But I think they used a representation of a turtle for the sign. We only have 3 minutes left in this podcast.
We saw Elvis.
Oof.
Not great.
That was kind of a mess. It was good hanging out with Grandma.
Austin
though.
Butler's good, though.
Grandma, you know what the highlight of that
sandwich?
excursion was not Elvis. It was the sandwich that Grandma made.
She made
us.
us an amazing
That was
sandwich.
a really good sandwich.
Austin Butler was good as Elvis.
Croissant.
Tom Hanks, I
And
didn't
it had
like
two
Tom
different
Hanks.
kinds of cheeses. Had Havarti and Swiss.
We're talking about two
And
different
it
things
had
here.
ham.
On two different pages. I love Tom Hanks. Didn't like Tom Hanks in that movie.
Yeah, seriously.
Austin Butler, I've never seen a movie with him. He was awesome in it.
Yeah, didn't like the editing.
That
didn't like
thing at the
that
end, there's a
movie
lot
was
of people
long as
talking
heck.
about the end of that movie where he's playing piano and he's like the chubbier Elvis. It looks so much like Elvis that people aren't sure if that's actual footage of Elvis.
It definitely is. No, it definitely is.
The first time around, I think that was Austin Butler.
Yes, I agree, but then they showed the
But it
footage
looked
of
almost identical.
Yes,
that
it
scene.
looked very similar.
Anyways,
they did a very good job of doing that.
Is there anything else we did this weekend?
Picked up your mom at the airport.
Yeah.
I went to a pool party.
Went to a pool party?
Which was fun.
Did you do anything on Sunday?
Religious services.
I went to the mall with Livy.
Shout out to Lipster.
Yeah, this morning I went and saw Thor.
Ooh.
I went and saw
Austin has
a pirate.
seen Thor, and I haven't seen it yet.
It's funny.
Austin's a mean
It's a
person.
Taika Waititi comedy. There were some parts.
Do you remember the first Thor when I took you
People
to a sneak preview?
criticize it.
I took you to a
I'm
sneak
just going to
preview.
give my
Do
review
you
of Thor.
remember
We don't
that?
have time for this.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Remember
I appreciate
Ant-Man
that.
when I did the same?
I appreciate that. But,
Oof.
okay.
That's brutal.
People criticize it, and I can see why they would say this. It's over-the-top comedy. It's Taika Waititi. It's
Taika
very
Waititi's
funny.
fantastic.
But I really liked it, and it had a really good villain. Gory the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale. Amazing. One of my favorite Marvel villains
Don't
ever.
talk about that. That wasn't us. That wasn't Guys Weekend. That was Austin's
Oh, you never talked about things that you do without
journey
me?
to not love his father.
I wasn't there when you made that song about the vitamins.
That was 6th grade.
Exactly.
And Dustin Heffley, he kneed me in the nuts once. And he stole my copy of Death Race on the Nintendo. He stole Death Race that my brother had bought at this crappy video store that sold like camcorders and stuff. My brother had bought Death Race for like $4. Do you need me to pause it? Are you going to die?
You're not
We only
gonna
got a minute
acknowledge-
left.
Tell them what just happened.
What? I said he kneed me in the nuts before.
No, but with me, they think I'm just dying.
Oh.
I was
Austin,
drinking a water.
when I
you
said
he
that,
kneed
then
you
he
in the
started
nuts,
dying.
and I started laughing. It hurt.
Okay, we got 45 seconds.
It came out my nose.
And half of that's got to be the song.
No, favorite?
Oh no!
Why do you hit the song?
I didn't mean to hit the song. My favorite. I'm gonna say blueberry.
I'm going to say wasabi soy sauce. Least
Oh
favorite?
yeah, those are really tasty.
Smokehouse.
No, I like Smokehouse. I'm gonna say non-salted, no nothing.
Okay.
The raw almond. Austin, I love you, dude.
I love you.
Man, this 45 minutes flies by. Hope everybody enjoyed it.
Maybe we should start doing
Leave us
an hour.
comments. Follow us on the Facebook. I'd have to upgrade our speaker account. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. We will see you there.
See ya.